Hi guys, Squirrel here. Sorry, I just had to let you hear that. It's 9 AM. We're in Berlin X10. Berlin X10 is a map, a DLC, an official DLC that's available on Steam. It was released, about a week to 2 weeks ago, I think it was. It's currently, what, October the 21st? Now, one thing I should mention before we get going here with another OMSI video is OMSI was patched about a week ago. And if you are playing OMSI, do not forget to rerun your 4GB patch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google OMSI 2 4GB patch, 4GB patch, and you'll get a download to the XE. And you run it, you point it to the OMSI 2 XE, and it basically makes it so that it can use more memory, in layman's terms. And that way you'll have less chance of running out of texture memory, which is a common thing in OMSI 2. You'll have to do that every time they patch it, and there was a patch. Anyway, right. We need to get a wiggle on. Where are we? Berlin X10. And we're going to do a route today, which is the route X10. This particular scenario, this particular DLC has 4 different bus lines in it, 4 completely bus lines, and 18 additional routes. But I'm going to just jump inside and start the bus up. So let me just get my track IR sorted here. Let's get rid of that, turn the ignition on, press down the brake, go for neutral, and push forward on the ignition key. Thankfully, they've given us plenty of fuel today. Because often, because it spawns in with random fuel, sometimes you'll jump in and there'll be like no fuel left. I need to put the parking brake on. Trying to remember if that's on or that's on. Why is the display not showing me some stuff here? It should be showing me the bus status at this point. Tell you what, there we go. I'm going to put that brake on. Ah, there we go. Station brake is on. Let's turn the station brake off again. Because whenever you put the station brake on this bus, it will do kneeling automatically. This bus is the DL05. Put some heating on here. And I'll tell you what, let me just turn track IR off, and then it's not. It's a bit easier for me. Right, let's turn on the downstairs lights and the upstairs lights. Get that going. We'll open the window. I just love that sound, I'm sorry. I'll open the window a little bit, and we'll program the route. I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, this was the DL05. This was actually the world's first low-floor bus with 3 axles. As you can see from the outside, it actually has 1, 2, 3 axles. And like I say, it's got auto kneeling. It's also good. It doesn't have an automatic retarder, but it does have automatic indicator switch cancellation. So when you straighten the wheel up, it cancels the indicator for you. Now, the manual does go through, like, all the controls. I'm not going to go through those right now, but obviously everything does work, including all the side lights and the washer wiper and indicator and all the rest of it. If you want to get that working, that'll do for now, like a day running light. Right, now let's program this thing. Now, if you use this DLC, it only comes with German manuals, which is stupidly annoying. I'll try and remember and leave a link in the video description to the English manual for it. You will definitely need that if you don't speak German, otherwise you won't understand how to program this thing. But let me show you. What you do is you start off with this thing, you press the LSK button, and the LSK button is effectively the route programming button, if you like. It's split into a number of codes here, and the first code that we need to put in is the actual route number. Now we're taking the X10, and the way you do that is you put in 10 first, and then the X is a code, and X is code 36. It's in the manual that explains what the codes are. There's a different numbers. 00 is the default, it means no particular code. So if you're doing, for example, route 625, you just put 62500. But when you do an X10, you put 010 36 for X. KK is always 0 in this particular implementation. And finally, the route number. The route number is 002. Route 1 goes from the zoo. I should have explained the route, actually. We're going from Bahnhof Zoo down to Teltow in Brandenburg, okay? So we're going... that's route 1, but we're going the other way. We're going from Brandenburg to the zoo, and that's route number 2. That's the return journey. So you press the green key, it says please wait, and then it'll come back with the Zeal. The Zeal is 122, which is correct, so we'll press OK on that. Teltow station is where we want to start from, so we press OK on that, and we're now done apart from one little thing. Down here, we press the Q button. Now, when we look on the outside, it should now say X10 and our destination, which is the zoo. If it doesn't say that, you've not done it correctly, and it won't pick up the next passengers. Okay, so bear that in mind. Make sure it says that on the outside. Zoom back, and we'll have a quick look inside the bus to make sure all the lights are on. Everything looks good. It's a double-decker DL05. Now, the camera here does actually work, and the mirrors you'll see have a horrendously low frame rate. But apart from that, the frame rate in the map itself is actually pretty decent. And you'll notice there's like details like the graffiti on the toilets over here, but you'll also see some fairly low textured buildings as we drive around. So it's a kind of a mixed bag. But on the whole, let me get my track eye right again. On the whole, it's quite a decent journey route. However, I kind of find the seat a little bit too low. And I don't appear to be able to adjust it. So if you look where my head is, I kind of feel like my head should be there. I feel too low down in this bus. But yeah, we'll press Shift Y. Let's have a look at temperature. Temperature outside is 15 degrees. What is our current delay? So when was the oh, you know what? I actually forgot to do this, didn't I? X10. I forgot to do this. Tour number 2. Actually, it's tour number 1. At 9:11 from the bus station up to Herzli. First stop is the stats, which is correct. That displaces the bus. Now, I don't know if it's reset the outside or not. Tell you what, it won't take 2 seconds. Let's punch it back in. That was my bad. LSK is already in. Zeal 122, done. CX key, and hopefully, yeah, you see that now? Delay at the top, minus 4.2 minutes. That was my bad. I basically forgot to punch that that in so it knows where we're going. Everything's now set up. We just need to wait for the right time, which is 9:11. So I'm going to wait till 9:10 and 57, which means we can set off pretty much now. So let's do that. Handbrake. And we should be good to go. Here we go. Right, now, this is the express bus. This is the X10, which is the express bus. It means it misses out quite a lot of stops. I think we only make about 16 stops on the 18-kilometer journey. A lot of them we'll see near the start here. The trick is that if you hear the announcer about half a kilometer before the bus stop, then you know you need to stop at the next stop. The confirmation is, as you approach it, if you look at the H, you'll also see on the yellow writing it will say X10. There you go. It will highlight all of the bus stops, but not all of them are we going to stop at. So listen for the announcer and look for the X10. Hello, good morning.
Guten Morgen.
Are we all going for a day trip to the zoo? Yes, are we happy today? Are we awake? Perhaps we're not. Nope, we're not very chatty at all. We're it's obviously not a good morning for whatever reason. I thought the kid would be really impressed with the fact that he's going to the zoo, but never mind. Alright, left turn. So this DLC, like I say, is available on Steam. Like all OMSI stuff, you won't find a discount on it. Basically, OMSI is never discounted. Like, never. Even when the Steam sales are on, even at Christmas and summer, that you'll never see OMSI discounted. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, good luck getting a better price from Steam anyway. However, it does play quite well. Okay, I will say that. It has the DL05. It has some variations, I think, the DL07, 8, and 9, which are variations on the bus, but otherwise, it's just the one bus, basically. Double-decker. Some of the routes that you get on this, for example, the 625 route, you need a kind of a midi bus. You need a smaller bus. You don't want to be taking a double-decker on route 625. But X10 is perfect for the the double-decker is perfect for the X10 route because, as you'll see, we'll probably get a lot of people, a lot of passengers. Indeed, this particular route in real life carries around 10,000 passengers a day, so it's It's a pretty important route. There's a red Scania. There's the announcer, which means I need to get ready to stop. I'm not sure why we're stopping here. 10,000 passengers a day, which is quite a lot of people going to the zoo by bus. I think we go straight on here. Dude! AI up to its usual tricks. Yeah, there's no bus lane. So I can't go in the right-hand lane and go straight on. I can see the bus stop ahead though. So I think this particular route leaves out 16 of the stops. It doesn't only include 16. It leaves out 16 stops on the journey, I think. But it's about 18 kilometers this journey, so it takes you about 40-45 minutes depending on traffic. Interesting thing about this map is it does vary the traffic as you play. So depending on what time of day and what day of week. For example, it will increase traffic at rush hour. So right now it being 9 o'clock, there's quite a bit of traffic kicking around. But as the rush hour disappears, so does the traffic. It will pick up again later on in the day. In the evening, it varies the kind of traffic you get. So in the evening, you'll see a lot more taxis and that kind of thing. Are we getting on? We are getting on.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Thank you for being friendly. Blimey. It's a little thing. And on a weekend, it will be reasonably quiet, and there'll be a lot more taxis on the road as people have, you know, going to the pub and the restaurant and that kind of thing. That's what it says in the manual. That's what it says it'll do. Now then, where are we going? Where are we going? Right. We are going right. X10. I've only done this journey once, I think. So there's a very good chance that I'm going to get... In fact, I think when I did the journey, I went the other way as well. I went from the bus back into town, so... There's a good chance I'm going to get us all lost. But never mind. It's not getting there, it's the taking the journey that counts. Tell that to the passengers. I love the characters in this. Funnily enough, we're actually doing our own voice pack. I don't know if you follow the streams or not, the Twitch streams. But there aren't that many English-speaking voice packs for OMSI. A lot of them are in German, so... You know, I find that, like, the English one that I did find, which was on Bodenham map, which is a cracking map, by the way, and it has some real characters in the audio. Like, the passengers who get on are fantastic. We decided that we were going to make our own voice packs, so a lot of my Twitch subs have sent in recordings of audio they've done, and we've kind of picked out the best ones. I need you to move. Thank you. Picked out the best ones. We're going to... Oh! That's not going to please the passengers. Picked out the best ones, and we're going to bundle them up and do an OMSI English voice pack, which should be quite fun. Hello! Good morning, twins! And guy in red jacket. Right, mate? That guy on Bodenham, he has a real kind of, right, mate, kind of accent. And he go lovely when he gets a ticket. Right, well, how late are we? 2 minutes late. I need to catch up a bit of time. I think I've been driving a little bit too slowly. X10 straight on. Stay there, please. Thank you. Just try not to bash into the curb. Nice. That's good. But as I say, it comes with this DLC comes with 4 complete bus lines. Now, if you look at the map, which comes with the game, the map kind of runs north-south. On the south side, you've got... I'm not sure what you said. On the south side, you've got Brandenburg itself, and there are a lot of small routes within the city itself. North to south, the map runs up towards the zoo at the north end, and there are quite a few longer routes running north to south. There's a number of routes in there, like the X10, the 115, the 625 and the 626. They're all modelled on real life, which is typical kind of OMSI, I guess. For example, Route 115 goes from the city into the suburbs. And that's basically... I think the journey leaves every 20 minutes until midnight, exactly how it is in real life. and you can take a double-decker bus on that particular route. Late at night, you would normally switch to a single-decker bus if you run the night service. Then there's Route 625. Route 625 is the one that basically travels between, what is it? Rulsdorf, I think, by the metro station, something like that. I'm actually wondering if I've got lost here. No, I haven't. And 625 takes you through the Old Town, which is quite... It's got like residential areas, traffic calming, stuff on the road. For that reason, you're better off taking a kind of a smaller bus. You don't want to be taking the double-decker on Route 625. So I may do that one in a future video. We could do that on a single-decker bus with some pretty nifty tight driving going on. And then there's a 626, which kind of does the opposite. It goes into a lot of rural areas. So they're the 4 main routes, but like I say, there are kind of 18 additional mini routes which span the city. But it does contain, you know, quite a bit of road. I thought the light changed then. Quite a bit of road for you to drive on. Certainly keeping OMSI fresh, I'll tell you that. Come on, I'm like 2.8 minutes, 2.9 minutes late. Seriously? I hope the timetable allows for this nonsense. Whoa, loads of people getting on. This must be a pretty major stop. Good morning. How are we doing? We all looking forward to our trip to the zoo today? Oh, the 10 euros, bro, I like it. Hard currency. Morgan.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. So many people. Alright then. That's good. Alright, 3.5 minutes late. I am now technically quite late indeed. All those lights have really bust things up. Okay, more people are getting on. So it says X10 on it, and they get the announcer. Quite like the an automatic announcement. On a lot of the other ones, you have to press the clutch key down to get the announcer. Wow, did you give me enough money, dude?
Hello.
You could just give me a few centimes, though.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm not going to wait for him to sit down. We've got too much of a rush on here. I'm probably going to get marked as late already. Anything over 3 minutes. Now we have a stop request. Top left it says stop, and if you notice on the instrumentation display it has like a H with what looks like a key. So, but it's okay, you just need to press the station brake, open the front doors. The rear ones are on a kind of a light sensor trip, so they'll automatically open anyway. Okay, I think I'm just making my passengers walk for no reason. So if I look outside, you should see... There you go. So the door opens, and if somebody breaks the sensor at the back, it'll open that one automatically. Hello, good morning. Sorry for making you walk. Come on, car. Seriously, thank you. Yeah, the timetable is going to get marked down as pretty late, I think, so... That's annoying. What can you do? Traffic lights are traffic lights, right? Ah, now there's a BP fuel station, which is good, because I have spawned into this bus, and there's another one. I've spawned into this bus, and there's been hardly any fuel left. Oh wow, didn't realise the stop was here. And I was thinking to myself, where am I going to get fuel from on this journey? I don't know where the stations are. Good morning. Please get on the bus quickly, thank you. So yeah, if you're leaving from the main town, like I am now, looks like there's 2 fuel stations on the way. What I don't know about OMSI is what are you supposed to do in terms of refueling? I would have thought you're supposed to refuel in between journeys, but if you spawn into a bus and you're about to do a journey and you have hardly got any fuel left, you got no choice but to stop on route, and that's going to make you late. Catching up on the timetable now, which is good. Hello, good morning. Mong. The other guys is Mong. Whoa! Don't blame me! Passengers! Try blaming the idiot who pulled out on us? Jeez. Have you noticed that camera's not working now? Unless upstairs is completely and utterly empty, which I don't believe it is. No, it's not, is it? Look. You see that camera? It's complete nonsense. The outside camera works well. And what I really don't understand is why the outside camera works quite well, but the mirror has a horrendous frame rate. Good morning. I apologise in advance for people pulling out on us. The thing is, the station brake is because it's an automatic kneeling bus. You can't just release the station brake and go. You've got to release it, and then the bus comes back up, and you've got to wait, and then it'll let you go. So you get this kind of couple of second delay while the bus gets itself upright again. So look at the frame rate in the mirror. It's pretty. Oh, it's picked up a bit now. Now we're not stopping here. Even though we've got a stop request, that is not an X10 bus stop, so we're not going to stop. Now, I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. I would assume that you only stop at X10 stops. Otherwise, you're going to be late, aren't you? But part of me thinks, why did she press the button so early, you know?
S-Bahnhof Zehlendorf.
Dude, you need to get out of my lane. This is a bus lane. Get out of my lane. Parking brake on. I meant to press the horn then and I pressed the camera switch button accidentally. Right, it's the 30 speed limit down here. Looks like we're going through another kind of mini village. I can see what looks like a train station above us. Whoa. Why have we just suddenly stopped? What the heck? What the heck? Why have we... Why have we just suddenly stopped? Oh my god. Are we stuck on a tree or something? They're walking over to me. Listen, you're welcome to get on the bus, but I can't actually move. So I don't know what we're going to do about that.
Hello.
Hello. We're not going anywhere. Lol. Okay. So I can't actually move the bus. Oh my god, it's actually changing gear and everything. What? It sounds like we're driving, but we're not actually driving. Right. I solved the problem. I had to reload the game. But people are walking to the... That was so weird. Hang on. Good morning. Sorry about that. I literally had to reload the game. I quit the game, had to kill it, and then start it again, and it started me doing about 100 miles an hour down this road. But we're all operational again. It's probably messed up my timetable completely. You can see how late I am, and I don't expect we're going to get a timetable report. But we'll carry on. So I have no idea what happened. I've never seen that before in my life. That was really strange. Are you expecting to get on there? Because that's not an X10, pal. I'm going to keep going. We're 3.6 minutes late. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. I've never seen that in any map ever in OMSI. Take from that what you will. However, we can continue with the journey, albeit somewhat late. So yeah, I think the timetable analytics are going to be all messed up. Yeah, look, it's basically saying that we're starting here. I don't know what the announcer thinks of it all. Hopefully it's got the right state loaded. What's the outside of the bus say? Yeah, you see everything's alright from the outside. Let's continue. I'll show you the whole journey and you can see. But yeah, you've got some really nice detail. You've got some texture flickering now and again. I've seen that on the road as well, the texture flickering. Not really sure why I started getting that. Is that an X10? No. So I missed that stop. Is that an X10? Yes. Now that didn't get announced, so it might have broke the announcer as well.
Zehlendorf, Eichel.
Or maybe not. Who knows?
Hello.
Good morning! We're
Hello.
having some fun on our bus this morning. Please feel free to get on the fun bus. Right, X10 straight on. It's just one of those things with OMSI. It's, as I've said before, it's a bittersweet game, you know? It's so awesome and so annoying. It's like, it's frustrating, you know, when you've got something that is really good, but it's just so kind of quirky and unstable that it causes you grief. It's like that. I just wish we could get this thing to be wonderful. It deserves it, you know. We deserve a proper bus simulator with this kind of detail on the inside and the kind of, you know, the accuracy of the routing. But it just sits inside this loathsome graphics engine that causes so many issues. That guy's parked up. You're not allowed to park there, pal. Whoa! Is he stopping? Right, I'm going to have to look out for the X10 symbol myself. Is this an X10? No, it's not. That's an N10. But you can see the frame rate is pretty... No, dude, you can't... What are you doing? What are you doing? You should be in the right lane, pal.
Schutzallee.
Ah, maybe the announcer's working. Schutzallee. Where are you? All the fun and games of OMSI. This one? Here we go. Now, has it got it right? That's the question. Yeah, it has. Look, Schutzallee. It's kind of worked it out. Some people are getting off. I think this guy's getting on. Good morning, chatty. Okay, doors are shut. See it coming back up. Let's go. Let's stay in this lane. One trick, if you're struggling with frame rates, by the way, in OMSI, one little trick is to go inside the weather and create your own weather. And what you need to do is, well, apart from when you've done the obvious, like reducing traffic density and all that kind of thing, go into the weather system and reduce the viewing distance down so that there's fog, basically. Put fog at like 100 or 200 meters. And it vastly improves your frame rate because it doesn't need to draw as much. It kind of fades it all out into the mist. As long as you don't mind driving in slightly gloomy weather, it's actually a good way of getting some frames back. I think this is a non-stop. I'm going to keep going and assume it is. Yep, it is. Road surface getting a little bit patchy. Let's have a look at the outside of the bus. can see what it's like. I've got the, I think it's called the new shoe or something, skin on it. That's a non-stop. Let's keep going.
U-Bahnhof Oskar Heleneheim.
What? What did he just say? Oskar Heleneheim or something. I think we can get in the bus lane now. Not this one. This one. So roughly speaking, we're heading northbound. Up towards the zoo. Good morning, ladies. Are we going to the zoo today? Are we, perhaps not in a good mood? Okay. We'll leave it there, shall we? Bus lane ends here. Let's have a look at the bus while we wait. Actually, there's a... Is it the... I'm going to move it around again. There you go. You can actually... Look at this. You can get upstairs on the double-decker and you can drive the bus from up here. How crazy is this? Have you ever done this in OMSI before? I did this for a few miles and trust me, it's good fun. Although you can't see what's coming in the lane. I didn't expect that lane to shut off. So yeah, just use left and right on the arrow keys and you'll change camera. Get yourself in this position here. And have a go at driving a bus from upstairs. Where did they come? Oh, they did a left turn. I thought they'd done a U-turn then. Is that one of ours? I don't think it is. No. Right, we're kind of getting back on schedule, so that's good. There's that red Scania again. I keep seeing that. You see that kind of frame jerk thing? That's the tile thing I've told you about before. It's just to do with the way that OMSI works. In theory, you could turn off the little helpers. So, if you learnt the bus route and the bus stops, but my, that's pretty tricky. You'd have to play the scenario quite a few times to know exactly which stops to stop at. I'm guessing we're going to be here somewhere. Whoa! Flipping heck! I'm not sure what abuse that guy just hurled at me, but he really needs to hurl it at the guy in front because honestly, that was just crazy. A few people got off. It's those women. Those three women. Does she want to get on?
Hallo.
Where do you come from?
Einmal normal.
I honestly don't know where they came from then. But okay. Yeah, the guy in front, I'll be having words with him right now. I'm like, dude. Not only do you change lane right at the very end, I don't think you check your mirrors, and you cut me up. And I'm a fellow bus driver. What do you think you're doing? Look at him! This guy's a lunatic! What is that? Teplitzer Straße, apparently. It's getting a little bit more kind of rural here. We've got wider roads, you know, 3 lanes up each side, trees everywhere. This is the main... I'm just going to go this way, you know. I don't know what this bus driver's doing, but I'm going to get in front of him. He's not cutting me up again. Interesting, this doesn't say X10 on it. But yet he called it. That is interesting. I wonder if I just nicked his passengers. That would be hilarious. Why did it just call the same stop again? Did I just not stop in the right place? Maybe I shouldn't have stopped there. Maybe this is my stop for Teplitzer Straße. Go. But then people got on, so I don't know. Why would they get on if it was the wrong stop, you know? Hang on. This is Pruklerstraße. Something's not right. I'm not seeing any of those on here. Zoological Gardens at 9:54. I'm seeing that. Okay, something's gone amiss. I think the announcer's broken. Possibly due to the crash, I'm not sure. He might have a different route programmed in. He's just gonna keep saying Teplitzer Straße until I eventually stop there. That's why he called it, and it wasn't an X10 stop. That explains it. So something's definitely not right now. We'll push on until we get to the bus station, the zoo. See, this doesn't say X10 on it. I'm not stopping there because it doesn't say X10. Okay, we're on a mystery tour, people. Everybody on my bus is on a little mystery tour right now. I mean, at the end of the day, we are heading towards the zoo. I'm not sure if on the express service, though. I can't work out yet if I'm meant to go straight on or left. It looks like left. For X10. Yep. So what's gone wrong, I wonder? 010B? 010B, is that even right? When I loaded it back in, it should have kept all that information. What point did it go wrong down this list, I wonder? We should be around here. Is the destination still right? That's so weird. What's the timetable say? Wow, that is all kinds of messed up. Alright, not to worry. Something's definitely gone wrong. There's been a discontinuity somewhere. Probably, like I say, after it crashed. Like that made the lights change, it works. X10. We're definitely on the X10 route, though. Ah, Teplitzer. We're at Teplitzer Straße. We're where we should be. Good morning.
Hallo.
Hello. Interesting. So maybe I just stopped too many times then. Maybe that's all the problem was. Okay. Well, that's good. So maybe we're back on track. Four minutes late. Oh my life.
Josef Joachim Platz.
Josef Joachim Platz. Oh, there's one of those cow vans went the other way. Did you see it? I love that van. A little milk van. With a cow skin on it. Okay, that's Josef Platz. I presume the stop is here. Alright, well, we're back on track. We're not on schedule, but we're back on track. Good morning, mate. Captain Chatty there. He's probably complaining because I'm late. Screw you, squirrel. You're 3.5 minutes late, bro. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm driving this at rush hour, but the traffic's been fairly busy, I have to say. I'm going to stick in this lane. Mr. Transport. Look at that, the back of that truck. Mr. Transport. Oh, you're not going to turn left, are you, pal? I don't think we're stopping here. No, we're not. This is the express bus. We're not stopping for you. Notice the time's down to 3 minutes. Mr. Transport, you're not helping me right now. It has to be said. You're actually making me quite late. Let me get in that lane. No, there's no point you getting out here, pal. This is not my Look, I'm not stopping here. I'm the X10. And I'm going straight on. Keep going. So plenty of roads to drive down, that's for sure. I think this would look quite good at night as well. I might do the night service at some point. Just to see what it looks like at night. I reckon it'd be kind of cool. Are we in X10? No, we're not.
Bismarckplatz.
Move. Bismarckplatz. Where are you? Where's the stop? There it is. Sometimes it hides stops behind the trees and stuff and you just can't even see it. There we go. Anybody getting on? I don't think they are, you know. I think people are getting off. Nope, nobody's actually... Oh, you are getting on. Take your time. It's not like we're a bit late or anything.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning.
Einen normalen Fahrschein, bitte.
Look at them stood in concrete. It's a neat trick. Right, hang on. Bismarckplatz. Okay. We're actually getting back on track for this journey, which is good news. Bus lane or not to bus lane? That's the question. Let's go bus lane. The M19. Sounds like a pistol. Whoa, what is that? What the heck is that statue? Can't see it now. Unlike your truck, you can't stick your head out the window. He's probably stopping there, whereas we're not, so I'm going to keep going. Another fuel station. Let's nick the bus line back.
S-Bahnhof Halensee.
Did he say Hagensee? Oh, Halensee. Whoa, 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 that's not us. Don't even think about stepping into this bus lane, pal. No, is that it? Yep. There's a lot of people getting on here. Wow, look at the look at that. You see that? Look at the lampposts around here, they're fantastic. Like ornate iron. Like proper old school, old town. That's brilliant actually. Let's have a look. Look at this.
Hallo.
so cool. You can watch people get on your bus from here, look.
Eine Kurzstrecke bitte.
Okay, any more for any more? Nope. Okay, I need to get in that lane now. Straight over. Come on, lights. Oh. Scumbag lights. Making us late again. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, the grand scheme of things, if you're 3 minutes late getting to the zoo, so what? It's not like the tigers are not going to be there. You know, they'll wait. Let's go. Oh, you want to race, bro? Well, if I didn't have so many fat people on my bus, we'd be fine. I actually don't think we've got any fat people on the bus. Get out my bus lane. It's always slightly disappointing when you look down the roads and you see, like, a wall of hedges, you know? I'm going to assume we're going straight on at this point. You know, like the end of the map type thing, like that there, you see it? Right there. I don't know, it just suspends reality slightly. Sorry, we're not stopping. We're X10. It's very built up round here. I tell you, this timetable does not allow for the sheer amount of lights that get stuck onto red for you. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do about that. Like, if I was to drive down this journey and I kept getting greens all the time, we'd be fine. Sorry, can't stop. Dude, watch this guy here. It's Merc. I was expecting... Normally taxi drivers in this game are particularly good at just pulling out on you.
Platz.
Okay. Hey, there's one. Scumbag. Okay, is this it? This might be it. No, straight over. A lot of taxis here. I think it's this one. Yep, X10. Good morning.
Morgen.
Nope. Just a morning from one guy. Come on, get off the bus. I think a bunch of people were getting off the bus then, so the door was still open, so it wouldn't release and let me go. It's like an automated system. I'm resigned to the fact that every single stop I've made is going to be late today.
Platz.
Oliver Platz. This, I guess? There we go. This particular bus stop, look at how many different buses stop here, how many different routes. Good morning.
Morgen.
Are you glitching onto the bus today? With your twin? Oh, really? Do you know what? I can't be bothered. She wants to spend 10 minutes glitching with her twin. Making me even more late. Forget about it. And what is he even doing parked in the bus lane? Frame rate's running quite well down this bit. Like, considering how built up it is, how much traffic we're seeing. It's It's running pretty smoothly. It's running like 25 to 30 FPS. That's not ours, I don't think. Nope. I swear, every single light I've hit today has been red. I don't think I've hit a single green light. It's unbelievable. I guess it's just one of those days.
U-Bahnhof Ulandstraße.
U-Bahnhof Uhlenstraße. I think we're getting near to the terminus now. Trouble is I can't see where we're going. There's the underground there with the U. Is this the stop I want or not? I don't know. What is he doing? Good grief. Yes, this is the stop. One hopes that the passengers will walk down. Yeah, they will. Let's open the door. Okay, chatty lady. Good morning to you as well. You see her face? Because she had to walk. That's because she had to walk about 10 meters. She got on with that pouty face on.
U-Bahnhof Ulandstraße.
We're going to race this bus. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Easy.
U-Bahnhof Kurfürstendamm.
Not that one. Is that a static bus? Oh, hang on. X10 left. Didn't see that coming. Let me just double check that. Yep, it definitely says X10 left. Which means that is not an X10 stop. Correct. Good. Oh man. Do we go near side to near side? Looks like it. See, in England you're supposed to go offside to offside, so you go round the back of the guy and he goes round the back of you. But I've noticed in Europe they tend to do near side to near side. That's what I spotted when I was in Germany driving anyway. Why is that door not shutting? There we go. Yeah, no, I think because rush hour's gone, you notice how there's a lot less traffic. Dude, you can't turn right there. Not when I'm on the inside of you, anyway. He just turned into my bus anyway. Oh look, another red light.
Zoologischer Garten.
Now this looks like the main bus station, does it not? Look at that. That's some serious detail going on there. Just look at the, what? Are you actually, like, who does that in real life? Seriously. Look at the detail on it. It's fantastic. Berlin Zoo. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They stop in here. Yep, this is the Berlin Zoo stop, apparently. Are you all getting off? Are we all going to the zoo? Presumably this loops around now. That is a big old zoo, blimey. Where do we go? Do we go down that bit? I'm just going to follow the road. I genuinely don't know where we're going.
Herzallee.
Herzallee, here we go. This has got to be the final Is that Herzli X10? Yes, it is. What a strange place for a stop. Here? Are you kidding me? That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all, does it? X10 to the right. Okay.
Herzallee. Endhaltestelle. Bitte aussteigen. Terminus. Please leave the bus here.
Why was that in English? Why was that bit in English? That's really weird. Why can't more of it be in English? I think this is our stop. Alrighty. And we're done. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. That's not bad. It did... you know, obviously it's missed out the bit at the beginning. Where, you know, the first half of it. Where I had to restart the game because we got stuck. In a fit of, I've never seen this before in OMSI. But yeah. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed Berlin X10. If you'd like me to do some of the routes in Berlin X10, please let me know any routes you'd like me to do, any ones that you might recommend. Otherwise, I think I'll go on and maybe do a night route or look at the perhaps 625 route, which is the one through the residential areas. Hope you enjoyed that. Another OMSI video. Until next time, guys, take care. Happy bussing.